Alright guys, welcome back once again to Cryptodicator. So we'll be starting this video with a different outlook into the market itself, right? This is your total 2 market capitalization. So if you jump out on the 3-day time frame right here, we have a little bit of up room, right? We can determine that we have 13% upside remaining all the altcoin market capital with a little bearish cross going on already between the 21 and the 55 simple on the 3-day time frame, guys. But essentially, once we start breaking above this grind, which is going to be happening in the next 20 hours after this candle closure, yes, we would be having another 10% up room on the entire altcoin market capitalization. Now essentially that does not mean that all this money, all that 13% of move is going to get into one single altcoin. No, it's going to be happening across various different altcoins, and the ones with good setups and with BTC being postured like this, yes guys, look, find out the right one find out the right one by judging the good altcoin pair. That is going to be your alt BTC pair, not your alt USD pair. So find that one out, as Bitcoin is already bullish. So if you look for that altcoin which is looking strong in terms of the BTC pair itself, I think that's going to be good. Let your risk management work out and let your trade play out as well. So this is what we have from the total 2, guys. We got a 10% up leg after the breakout from this grind itself, right? And we did talk about this yesterday also, guys. This is going to be diverging in the daily time frame itself, and well, we do have a bit of problem going on right here, as the 200 simple moving average is right here, guys, right here. 200 simple, we are interacting with the 200 simple moving average itself. So until we are not closing daily candles below this one right here, I do believe that the 10% up move will take a little bit of time, but it should happen because we have divergence building across various places, guys, and we do not have any sell side liquidity as well. We don't have dry powder to push the price action to the downside even further, it looks to me like. And yes, these areas are getting chopped out, but these areas are getting picked up, guys, in the small time frame. It's pretty much clear from the price action itself, right? So let's take a look at total as well. I don't know that if I took a look at this one yesterday as well or not, but daily, yes guys, again similar posture right here, total 2. And if we talk about a grind right here, I don't think we have a perfect grinder formulation for this one, but things looking pretty simple and pretty clear for altcoin market capitalization, not for the total crypto market capitalization. So essentially that means that something is wrong with Bitcoin not giving clear signals at all, but altcoin market capitalization telling us that we do have up leg, guys. Essentially, now is the time to take a look at Bitcoin.dominance. Here's a little market summary for you right at the beginning 3 minutes of the video itself. Yes, so dominance trying to interact with 48% reads back again, getting rejected once again, guys. Not the picture that you want to look at if you are a BTC maximalist like I am. Am I long on Bitcoin right now? No, I'm not long on Bitcoin, certainly not. If I would be wanting to long anything, guys, being a BTC maximalist, if I see more opportunities across altcoin space, of course, man, of course, why the heck would I not go for those juicy opportunities every single day, right? But if we talk about the Bitcoin dominance right here, this would be a 4th rejection coming from almost 50 reads, 48 reads for you right here. And if you are unable to claim these levels in the coming days, most likely this will get shattered back again, guys. But let's try to give it a benefit of doubt right here and talk about the daily time frame trend, as we are still setting in higher lows, guys. Once we go below this one, once we start closing a daily trend below the 44 reads on the Bitcoin dominance itself, then maybe we can talk about altcoin BTC being strong and essentially our ETH BTC being extremely strong, right? Alright guys, so next up we are going to be taking a look at Bitcoin itself, our landlord itself right here, continuing the move to the upside, trying to test the channel top right here. And guys, this looks to me like pretty confusing, to be honest with you. Let me get rid of the moving averages and talk about the structure itself, just the price action structure, just your little price action. So essentially, once we start trading above this one right here, it's going to be your, guys, we are here, man. Holy shit, I can't believe this happened. This happened like this, guys. This had really happened like this, right after this bearish trap right here. And yes, I did punch a hole in my long position right here, guys, in my paper trading account, right? And not in real account, but yeah, in paper trading account right here. And it did happen, guys. It did happen. I mean, it just took couple of 12-hour candles to push the price action all the way towards $33,000 flat, but it did happen right here. Right now we are at the channel top, and once we start clearing this level to the upside, guys, every one of you know the deal right here. We're going to be looking at 37,000 BTC coming real quick, most likely in the next week itself, guys, as this exact bottom is bouncing the price action crazy for the entire crypto market altogether, guys. Let's just invert the chart and look at the perspective from a different angle right here. All right, we could have a little turbulence going on in the small time frames right here alongside this diagonal trending resistance line itself. which is why, guys, we could be consolidating alongside these levels, which is going to be our $33,000 to $32,000 levels flat, right? Once we start getting reaccumulated right here, and once we start punching a hole above this resistance line itself, then we can talk about this price point and this price point and this price point as a potential target in the coming days as well. Until then, most likely it's going to be a reaccumulation, guys. Most likely it's going to be reaccumulation, the first pass, and this is the place where I would be managing my short position risk, right? Essentially, whenever you are near a resistance, guys, you if you're looking at the market objectively, and objectively, if you're not foaming around these altcoins, you would want to look at this exact point of time as an opportunity for a short position, guys, for a short exposure, right? Because this week was a rejection high right here, and this is aligning perfectly with your diagonal technical resistance line. So essentially you can go for a short position, right? Obviously, guys, this is not a financial advice. I'm not telling you what to do with your own money, but this is how I would look at the price action from these exact moments, right? I would be cautious above this wick high right here, and I would be at least focusing a down move all the way towards $31,800 per Bitcoin itself, right? Now this setup is giving you a 2.8 RNR, pretty good looking setup for the day itself. It could play out, could not play out. Let's check out the RSI as well, for that matter. So RSI is looking strengthful, guys. All right, so this is the posture that you want to look at if you want to be looking for any breakout, for any resolution of the price action to the upside or the downside, right? In case of down moves, you want to look at the price action, you want to look at the RSI being at 40 reads and doing something like this. But right now we're at resistance and we're doing something like this, which means that we could potentially break to the upside, and this trade is not that full of conviction. Right now, you want to align a lot of things in the market and with your own system, and then you want to formulate a trade opinion for yourself, right? And when everything is aligning, then you want to hit that buy and sell button, whatever goes according to your own trade, and let your risk management and system do its own job, guys. Do its own job, right? But for this one right here, I don't feel that I don't really feel that convicted, to be honest with you. But essentially, we could be looking at a round of consolidation right here for today and tomorrow itself, and then we can push through, guys. Then we can go all the way about $37,000 itself, right? Now this area is proving out to be a support once again, guys. This area is proving out to be support. Well, no shit, guys. $30,000 levels, yes, getting supported back and back to back again and again. Maybe we want to test these deeper sides of liquidity down the line, and then we can decide for ourselves if the market has actually started reversing, or the market is just hunting for some liquidity and then want to go to the downside. As of now, for today, for tomorrow, the direction is to the upside with little consolidation on these levels right here. And well, guys, to be honest with you, these kind of price action are trappy as crap. All right, and once your traps are formulated successfully, the price would run towards the next side, towards the opposite side immediately, and won't even look back, guys, and won't let anybody out of their positions, and just keep on squeezing the heck out of all the short positions in the market, right? So this is what is happening right here, guys, on Bitcoin itself. Until we are above $31,800 levels, yes, we're going to be supported with a little consolidation, right? Okay, so next up we have Ethereum still continuing to the upside, still going to the upside. This trade is still working out, all right? Although I did get rid of all of my exposure right at the 55 simple moving average on the 12-hour time frame itself. Now, guys, look. There's one more thing. With every time frame comes a moving average, all right? And that moving average could particularly give you resistance or support, for that matter. Now, how do you judge and how do you define that this is the time frame I'm going for? Now, essentially, guys, everything depends on your own trading. Believe me or not, everything depends on your own trading. If you are trading anything, if you are going for any risk reward opportunity in a 4-hour time frame, you would be looking at the validations, invalidations, moving averages, indicators, swing, oscillations, everything on 4-hour on a 4-hour time frame itself, not at the 12-hour, not at the daily. If you are basing your trade at the 4-hour time frame, your targets are going to be at the 4-hour time frame itself, nothing else, right? Similarly, I had based my trade right here on Ethereum itself on the 12-hour time frame with bullish divergence and a support lower right here, and well, we came all the way towards 55 simple moving average without any stop, guys, without any hiccup, just one single go to the upside. And yes, guys, I didn't hesitate to take my position down. Well, let me be honest with you, I was not in a derivative long or short position. I had gone for Ethereum bull token FTX, guys. FTX sometimes going to give you good instruments to leverage your exposure, leverage your greed, and take the good make good use of the market with all of these instruments, guys. FTX is the only exchange which does that, right? Okay, so coming back to the price action right here, if we are going to be closing this 12-hour candle like this, most likely in the first and the foremost pass, we are going to have a push through, guys, all the way towards this side of liquidity at 2150 Ethereum itself, $2150 per Ethereum itself, guys. Now this structure is looking good again and again, and guys, you all know the deal. Once we start trending above $2400 ETH, that is when we talk about $3000 Ethereum, right? And if we do that as well, we can talk about 3500 Ethereum down the line as well, guys. All right, so next up we have compound finance, guys. Compound finance is also, it's also formulating a trend which is different than many altcoins in the space itself. This, I think, I do believe this one tested the deep retracement levels, or at least the 618 out of this entire leg. All right, yes, somewhere between the deep retracement point all the way about 76 and 86, somewhere right between that level, and is wanting to formulate a base right here, wanting to trend to the upside from these levels right here. And what are going to be your targets if we start trending to the upside from these price points right here, guys? To be honest with you, a lot of people would want to look at this exact chart as a potential inverted head and shoulder coming from this left shoulder, your head, and your right shoulder right here. But guys, I don't think this is one. I do not think this is one. The volume signature is all messed up right here. The way this leg went down, this can't be considered as your left shoulder, to be honest with you. And most likely this would be considered as an area of consolidation and some sort of oscillation reset onto these levels. But essentially this is not an inverted head and shoulder right here. But if we want to talk about our upside targets, we're not going to look at this as an inverted head and shoulder, although we can talk about a continuation leg from this little grind right here, whose targets are going to be defined like this, guys. Now you could argue that, yeah, maybe this is actually inverted head and shoulder, guys, because we're talking about this one as your potential target to the upside, right? So for this one and its breakout being held above these price points right here at $365 on a 3-day closing basis, our targets on compound finance are looking pretty neat right at the rejection high, sitting in at $670. Now this is also a good looking trade, guys, to the upside, all the way about a 60% up move. If we continue like this on the daily time frame itself, let's check out what's happening right here. All right, okay, once again back at the 200 moving average right here. Now sometimes moving averages will cause a lot of resistance and a lot of pain in our thinking process as a trader, but you should not essentially put a lot of focus into this one, guys. If the momentum is to the upside and if the candle starts closing above the 200 moving average, forget about the bull traps, bear traps, everything. If the price action is continuing to the upside, it will pull a lot of things to the upside with itself, guys. Price action above everything, indicators come second, price action above everything. So if this daily candle is going to be closing above $420, $425, to be honest with you, right here at this level, we're going to be continuing all the way towards $660 down the line the coming week itself. Alright guys, that's been it. I'm going to be winding this video up right here, and I will catch all of you in the next video coming next day itself, I guess. Bye for now.